Look. I'm not a dancer. I think everyone needs to set their expectations appropriately. When I tweeted this, I said, I'm gonna embarrass myself attempting to dance to this song. I would say my strengths lie elsewhere, arguably. But hello, hi everyone. Hello, is chat showing up? Chat's showing up. I see chat. Mocap ready. I know. When I usually do these mocap streams, it takes me about 30 minutes to get it working. We're here. It's all good. Only thing that's not good is that chat's little. I have you guys on a projector. There we go. Now I can read you. Hello, everyone. If you've never been to my stream before, hi. My name's Lua Lucky. I'm a video game programmer and a VTuber. And a dog person, question mark? Hey, you know, don't worry about the details. And Kiara Takanashi stan. So today we're gonna be attempting the Do You challenge. You know, it's gonna be what it is. You know, I was going through the dance. As you can see, I have the dance up here. And I have it with Kiana, the actual choreographer. So it's that move, and then she does this, and she does this, then she does the same move again, and then you just gotta go like this, and then do a good, and then strike a pose. That's it. Now it's gonna take me a full hour to learn that. It's just a fact. I'm just speaking facts. You do this, the most complicated move you do twice. You do like a couple little ditties in between and it's over. That's it. The mirror is physics defying. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Stop worrying about all the details. Don't worry about all the details, okay? Chill. You should be lucky there's a mirror. Yeah. I mean, look, you know, it's I can, so I will, so that's the stream. That's what the stream is. We're gonna be attempting to learn it. I'm gonna have something at the end. I'm gonna try to film a little whatever, post it on the shorts and the Twitter, you know. Yeah, you know, you know what I need to do? You know what would be genuinely easier for me personally to do? Is to hook TENS units up to every joint, and then like program it to just like shock me to do the dance, right? I genuinely think that would be easier for me to do than actually genuinely learning the dance. But we're here today. Come on. You know what? My hip bugging out is kind of accurate. There we go. Okay. Okay, so anyways, first things first, let's do this at 50% speed because there's no way that's happening at full speed. Playback, speed. For some reason, VLC doesn't make it easy to just choose a percentage. So apparently this is 0.67% speed. Okay, first of all, I have to get my feet in the right spot. I'm such an awful dancer. Pose. I can do the pose part. If I can get this part down, I'm good with half the video. I can't even do the hips. I'm not even doing the hips right. I gotta get the right hip out, way out. I wondered if I should do all the learning in my feet and then do the learning in my arms. And I realized that was stupid, but I thought about it. Because for me, part of the problem is I get distracted. Trying to put it all together all at once, you know? I do much better when I have like a teacher. Do you windshield wipers? Oh, gotta get that kick in there. The arms correct the balance. Okay, it goes. I do wish I was doing this on YouTube because YouTube makes it a lot easier to just like loop one moment. I don't think you can do that with VLC, right? Is that a thing people do to program some sort of intended instruction sets for muscle memory? Only familiar with TENS being used for physical therapy. Probably an obvious joke over my head. It is a reference to a Michael Reeves video where he put TENS units on people, didn't tell them what it was, and then made himself dab. Was that one of them? And then one of the other ones was just that he made everyone else shorter. They like had to crunch over. He also made himself dab. I think that was part of it. A-B repeat. There should be an A-B loop. Okay, what the heck is this? Playback. Where is this option? And how do I set A and B? I don't know anything. VLC is too complicated. Can I say that? They smushed too much stuff in it. Which, like, of course oops, what did I just add? I don't know what I just did. Because it's an open source program. So, you know, they just sort of smushed everything in there that they could. Okay, whatever, we'll just... Click on, okay. We're gonna do this, It's gonna help me learn so much faster. Click on the view menu. Choose advanced controls, which I just did. This will enable some extra buttons over the media menu. Oh, here it is. How do I think I've screwed up already. Oh gosh. Okay, set A. Come on, set A. Please set A. It's not doing anything. Okay, there's A. Play. Love is just a game we play. Okay, okay, there's B. Now do that. There we go, cool. Okay, there we go. Okay. T-pose. Oh. Okay, it starts out. Arm up. Hand movements seem like they'd be deceptively difficult, for sure. I mean, honestly, the hip movements are quite a lot, too. I always want to go down instead of doing that over the ear. you guys are gonna get really sick of this song, but don't worry, you're streaming Do You. In. And then I have to get those feet in there at some point. Haven't been doing them. There's literally like one foot movement in this whole thing and I can't get it, basically. You gotta put your foot in front. Love is just a game we play. Just set the tray. Love is just a game we play. Love is just a game we play. Also, I have a giant face tracker in front of my face, which admittedly makes this a little bit harder for me to do some of the moves. I turned this set music down just a little bit so we can have a slight reprieve from this slowed down. Love is just a game we play. So I want to put my hands like literally right here, but that's impossible. Do you, do you? Love is just a game we play. Love is just a game we play. Oh, I'm like a flopping fish. I took like 3 dance classes in my whole life. It was awful. My knees ended up completely black and bruised. Love is just a game we play. Love is just a game we play. Ack! Oh! Okay, I feel like I can try it at full speed. Normal speed, please. Love is just a game we play. Why does it feel like she's moving at supersonic speed? I'm scared now. Now drop on the floor and flop like a fish. What's that from? I feel like I remember that. Love is just a game we play. Love is just a game we play. SpongeBob, ah, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Normal speed feels incredibly fast now. Love is just a game we play. Okay, SpongeBob, me boy, yeah. Okay. Let's at least do a little longer of a loop now. On to A. Oops, there we go. She's doing full body Naruto jutsus. That's really what dancing isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, I should be able to do that. That feels very, this whole dance is so doable. Let's try why is, okay, I guess we'll try 0.9 speed. Why does this feel like normal speed? Okay, she like... She pops her hip back and steps. Do you say, love you, you know what I'm saying? It's just a game we play. person who has any amount of dancing experience, they would have been done by now. They would have learned the whole thing. The dance is 20 seconds long, and 4 of the moves are repeated. What's wrong with me? I got mush brain. It's because I'm a programmer. I just sit at my desk all day. All I need is the finger dexterity. I don't need anything else. And even then, I'm not a fast typer. Oh. It's a fast dance. It is a fast dance, but it's not that fast of a dance. It's just a game we play. Do you say, do you? I want to blame the mocap, but I really just danced this poorly. It's just a game. I should try without the, you know what? You know what would help a lot? I'm gonna do this without any hip movements. This would help a lot. Oh no. Do you say? Love is just a game we play. Love and betray. You do. Because it's just back and forth. Like once I get the dance, it's just hips back and forth the whole time, pretty much. I know the mocap's working good, right? Isn't the mocap working good? Well, for the most part. I say as all kinds of weird stuff starts happening. Okay. Love is just a game we play. Why do I want to step back now? Why do I keep trying to step back? Okay, wait, when does she take her second step back? Oh, I think it's supposed to be on same. Okay. And then she does the same thing again, as far as I remember. Oh, this is just a game. You know, it would honestly help if I could actually see myself, but I can't actually see myself. I guess I kind of can. I want to try it without being able to see Kiara for a second. How I can do that is a big question. Ah, come on. Oh, wait. Ah! Don't see, don't perceive. Don't perceive my desktop. Oh no, how do I do this? Oh, you guys can barely see her anyway. She's like covered by chat. I should move chat to the bottom of the screen. This would be a good move. By the way, at the end, we're going to follow Kiara's video. Kiara and Kiana are very similar names. Okay. Hate, trust, and betray? Who, here? No. Hate, trust, and betray? Crazy. What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You recommend the new folder 5 technology to clean up the desktop? The new folder is the folder where I have the dance videos downloaded for this stream. So it's gonna be deleted after this stream. Can't wait for the Keanu rendition. Hey, we have deepfake technology. We can make this happen. We have the technology, okay? It's just a will, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, I wanna try, how do I do this without being able to see her? I guess I can just turn off my projector. Okay, cool, let's do that for a minute. Wait, but then I can't see myself. The whole point is I wanted to see myself. Gosh darn it! Oh, wait. I know. Just go to this screen. There we go. Shoot, I can still see it! I can't escape. Now Kiara's on my screen twice. Oh gosh, why is there a black bar at the bottom of my screen? This happened last time too. Oops, cancel. Tell me when there's weird stuff like that. There we go, now it's fixed. Letterboxing. Yeah, definitely an intentional effect and not just a complete and total accident. Okay, maybe if I just stare. I feel like I remember the moves. I'm gonna do it turned around. Like that, right? I'm doing the moves. I'm not doing them well, but I'm doing them, right? I'm doing them, right? Also, the video is mirrored, so. See ya, Acer Bandit. Kiara's singing, dancing, Kira's music, Kiana's choreo, Kana Uda's video, all the K. True, that's a lot of K creators. What's going on? I think there's a cult. Getting close. Yeah, I think I remember the moves, which for me is half the battle. I have really garbage memory. I'll definitely have to do a lot of cleaning. Yes, exactly, Cult of the K. Set A there. Cult in German is with a K. There we go. And she does it again, see? I could literally do that, I'm more than halfway through the dance. If I can do the moves that I've already learned, I'm more than halfway through the dance. That's 13 seconds into a 22-second dance. Okay? I just need to repeat it. It's just a game we play. Just send the tray to play. Can't convert cultivated. Also, hello. Welcome, everyone, to this just real abomination of a dancing stream. I can't dance. I warned in the tweet, I warned you this is an embarrassment stream, not a dancing stream, okay? Might as well be a Batsu game. If anything, it's to test my mocap powers. Do I have mocap powers? That's what we're here to find out. How good is my mocap? I think it's pretty good. I think this is pretty darn good, right? It better be. With the time and money invested in this, it better be. Okay. It's just a game we play. Just a game. The skirt isn't freaking out. I know, right? I don't know what fixed it, but it's not doing it anymore. You have a full mocap studio, so it better be good. Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong. If anyone's curious, I use a very similar mocap setup to Niji-Sanji. Except that they probably use the newest mocap cameras, and my mocap cameras are about 10 years old. I want to see what the next part is. So let's remove the AB. Okay, I just got to do windshield wipers. And then pose. That's all I have to do. It's been 30 minutes. If anyone wants me to rant about motion capture, I will be happy to do so, but I know that's not the point of this stream, so if you're curious, you can ask me questions. I used to work at an animation studio as a motion capture tech. Tray, and okay, let's set the A there. Then we just got a window wiper. Model, hey, pose. Do you? I don't know why the AB didn't work. It's fine. It's just a game we play. Oh, do you it's do you to the left, then do you to the right. Seems cool. Animation tech is nice and seems complicated. It's interesting. Animation tech. I actually was what is it called? I actually forgot the name because I wasn't there for that long. Is it called animation tech? You're gonna hear these lyrics in your sleep now? Yeah, I know, right? Me too. I have them being piped directly into my ears, into my brain. It's just a game we play. Do you say, say, it's just a game. I need to do the feet too. I gotta do the feetsy kixies. Animation tech assistant? No, there's a word. It's not animation tech. Tech artist. Tech artist. It's called a tech artist. Person who programs and does all the... they also do other stuff. Tech artist is actually a really vague term, but it's technically kind of what my role was. It's just a game we play. Do you say, love is just a game. Do you, yeah. Okay, so the feet follow the direction that I'm wiping in. So if I go, if I go, do you. Okay. You know another tech artist in KFP? Oh, now I'm not a tech artist. Now I'm a video game programmer, actually. Which was always kind of the intent. I mean, I could have gone either way, really. I had the options, but I ended up going to video games because the company I was at did not pay well. Video games don't really pay well either, but they still pay better than that. Love is just a game we play. Foot! I am always on the wrong foot. I'm always on the wrong foot. This is my biggest problem with dancing. I always have my foot, I'm always resting, I have my weight on the foot that I need to be moving. Happens every time. It's just a game we play. Ah, I did it again! Oops. But yeah, that was a long time ago. That was many years ago. I was a tech assistant and then like tech artist kind of for a video game studio. Sorry, for an animation studio, not at a video game studio as a video game programmer. Ah, and I've been here for quite a while. I gotta get that pose down too. Why am I always on that foot? Like, what's happening that makes that happen? I'm gonna analyze that this time. I did it again! I keep doing it. The windshield wiper moves are getting really smooth now. Oh, are they? But the feet aren't doing the right thing. I'm not doing the right thing with my feet in that moment. Why am I so inclined to do the opposite foot? It's just ticking. Oh, I know why. Okay, I understand why that's happening. The wipes joints are loosened. Yeah, I got some, what's it called? Wiper fluid in there. That's a weird maneuver there at the end. Yeah, not gonna lie, the entire animation industry pays like garbage, like actual garbage. That's why so much is outsourced to other countries. Why am I so sweaty? I'm not even barely moving. I'm barely moving. It's all this mocap gear. I have like 4 layers on me. I got my clothes and then my spandex and then the gloves and the wires to the gloves. I've got a big helmet on that's got a giant phone in front of my face. Okay. Water. You know what? That's a sign that we should pause. Also, this isn't even at 100% speed, I just remembered. I'm screwed. Okay, we need to rest our ears. I have tons of respect with mocap equipment. It must be hell to move. Yeah. Why gloves? So you can see my fingies? See my fingies? Hey. Actually, right now, well, okay, if I get that far, my arm starts freaking out, but see how it tracks my fingers individually? That's what the gloves do. I use Rococo gloves, actually. I use an OptiTrack mocap system and Rococo gloves, which is funny because they're completely different technologies. Animation, just a little barking. Chill out, man. Animation is outsourced to other companies and countries so the producers can say they're not directly underpaying or overworking their animators. Good grift. Exactly, actually, yeah. True in the games industry, too. Just record at 75% speed. Okay, none of you heard that. None of you heard that. None of you heard that. Absolutely none of you heard that. The whole life gals all have Rococo suits at home. But I have to say, and the reason you can tell they don't really use them very often, Rococo mocap kind of sucks. That's why I only use the gloves. The gloves are great. The fingers and the wrist on the gloves are great. Everything else, garbo. Is my head like pointed up or am I just looking up? Come on. Yes, there we go. Thank you, OptiTrack. What? I heard nothing. Yeah. No, don't you dare snitch. I mean, that's like basically what all TikTokers do anyways, right? Just making room for my water bottle. They do things like that for music videos all the time, usually record at 150 speed and slow it down and make the movements look smooth. True. I'm dying for EN to be able to get into Japan and use the full studio. Yeah, I know, right? It should be like really soon though, right? Come on. Come on, head. My head always likes to do this. I don't know why my head specifically does this. Hey, there we go, just a little bonk. Will cast aside her pride and will henceforth become a TikToker. I've never been against being a TikToker. I just won't use TikTok. I refuse to look at TikToks on the app TikTok. I will look at TikTok re-uploads on YouTube Shorts. Looking forward to the movement the JP Studio can. Yeah, I'm so excited. Should be soon, right? I mean, the Indonesia gals went over. I wonder if Gen 2 EN will have their debuts there. Becoming a YouTube shorty. Well, you know what? YouTube Shorts pay you money. You know what doesn't pay you money? TikTok. TikTok doesn't really pay any money out. YouTube Shorts do. As of like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, let's get back to the music. It's all brand deals. I know, right? I did it again! I gotta remember, I gotta shove that left foot back and immediately put my weight on it. It's just sticky. Oh, I have not even attempted that yet. I don't even know if I have the grace to do that. Trey. She shoves her hands up, goes, wow. Does Kiara do that? Let's start looking at Kiara's video. Although Kiara's video is a little... She doesn't do the cross. Oh wait, no, there, she does it. Right there at the end. I'm convinced Kiara's hips weren't attached to her body. I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, I can tell you exactly what happened. her like mocap suit was like shoved to the left. Happens to the best of us. Especially my head today. My head is really needing a lot of bonks. Did her lower half get misaligned? Yeah. I mean, just her hips. Yeah. It kind of looks cool. I like it. It's an aesthetic for sure. Now this is 100% speculation on my part. I'm pretty sure Ame got an OptiTrack system. She probably has a better OptiTrack system than I do because I have the Flex 13s, which are very, very, very old. But I imagine that her space is quite small. So unfortunately, mocap needs quite a large space, even though I'm in a 15 by like 20 foot room, probably more than that, 15 by like 25 foot room. I can still really only walk around this much without getting a lot of serious pops. So, the tighter the space, the less accurate the mocap, and maybe she has less cameras. I don't know. Who am I? I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, it was definitely just like a misaligned thing. That's not a lot of area for the space you have. Yeah, exactly. Because you have to be at least like 3 feet basically from the cameras. At least, like that's a bare minimum. The farther you are from them, the better. They really don't do well when you get close to them. Like I have one right here. I have one right here where you guys are. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up around top. 7, that doesn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. 2 at mid height over here, and then 2 at foot height over here. So 12 cameras. Is that like 5 by 7 meters? That's like way less than that. It's like, actually I might be able to, it's 3 meters by 1, 2, 3, 4.5 meters. 3 meters by 4.5 meters is the space of this room. Not a cheap thing to get, it seems. No, absolutely not. Each one of these cameras is apparently like $800, $900. Gonna be honest with you, mine are on loan. I didn't pay for them. I did have to pay for my suit and the software though. Also, we're not even doing the dance. And that's just the cameras, by the way. That doesn't include the sync hubs, which I have 3 of, nor does it include, I believe, any of the cables, which are a whole thing. The software itself is 2,000, 3,000, 4,000? I think it's either 2,000 or 4,000, depending on if you get the old one or the new one. And I got to get the old one, and I got it for half off because I bought it from someone used. So, if anyone's, I don't know why anyone would be interested in buying a mocap system here, an OptiTrack mocap system, but to let you know, you can buy all the OptiTrack stuff used on their forums at Natural Point, the Natural Point forums. As far as I know, Holo members use Rococo smart suits, which are several $1,000s. Yes, yes, they're about 3,000? I have the Rococo gloves on because the gloves are quite good. They're pretty much the same as the Manus gloves, and the Manus gloves are like $10,000, and these are like $1,000. So yeah, I just use the Rococo gloves. There's a software, why do we have the music on? unless I'm gonna be practicing. Does the software throw hands at your PC? I would imagine you'd need some very high-powering PC to handle this. You actually don't. You actually don't at all, which is very interesting. The Motive, which is the name of the software that OptiTrack uses, no, not really at all. It's actually pretty lightweight, all things considered. I'm running it on my VR laptop, and then it sends the data to sends all of the movement data to my streaming laptop in the other room. On the contrary, you throw hands at the PC with the gloves. Yeah. Because actually what the mocap is is all of the calculations, I do believe, well, because it's literally just IR cameras, and so they see the dots. They see the dots all over my body, which is the kind of mocap I'm using right now. It's called an optical mocap. Means I have like dots all over my body, like a Hollywood mocap actor. It sees the dots, and then I actually have no idea where those calculations are done. I guess they must be done on the PC, but it's really not that, you don't need that bad of a PC. I have a VR laptop, but it's really only doing this right now. Ame really pulled off a miracle just to get us a 3D concert. I hope the suit arrives soon. Yeah. Yeah, Ame did a great job. So like what Cloud Imperium games used on their studios? Pretty much every mocap studio is this. Streamers like Kson, probably Project Melody. I know Kson uses this, and I know CodeMiko uses what's called an Accent suit, which is the same technology as the Rococo suit, but much, much, much better and much, much, much more expensive. So that is called, sorry, all the vocabulary is like stuck in my brain in the back. But that's not optical motion capture. That's, we've discussed this, Xsense. What did I say again? Did I say Hisense? Did I say Hisense again? Xsense. Yeah, sorry. It's the alternative motion, the nice internal motion capture system is called Xsense. You don't need any cameras. It's just all like internal, like the Rococo suit, but it's much better. Kiara probably has her stuff already. Shame she has no decently priced studio options where she lives, though. You don't need a studio to use they can use the Rococo mocap at home. That's the whole point of it. Oh, you weren't correcting me? Oh, okay. Pretty sure Kiara, because I say Hisense all the time, and that's the gum or the candy, right? You don't think Kiara has a suit yet? Yes, the other thing about Xsense is that just the software itself costs like $4,000 per year, and they'd have to have a license for every person. So even once you get the suit, which I believe is $8,000, then you have to pay $4,000 a year. It's ridiculous. Kiara doesn't have the suit yet? Okay. Why is it taking so long? But that's not Rococo, by the way. That's not the suit that the Hollow Yen girls have. That's called the Xsense suit. That's what Kson has. That's what CodeMiko has. That's probably what like Project Melody has, if I had to take a guess. It's a little smoother because it won't have these jitters so much because mine's just individually calculating the pose for every frame it receives. But at the same time, what happens with those Xsense suits and the Rococo suits is that slowly, because it has no like, it's just guessing the location basically with like gyroscopes, it will slowly drift. So if I was just going like this, slowly it would become like this. Slowly it would become like this. And then it would just like kind of devolve, okay? That's what the drifting looks like. So it takes a lot less space, a ton less space. It's way more practical. It's way, way, way more practical. And also, if you only have one person, Xsense suit makes a lot more sense. The cool thing about this system that I have is that I can have guests over for the cheap, cheap price of, I don't know, like $200 for another suit, another spandex suit, which I already have two. Is there cheaper optical systems that can augment Xsense? Like optical systems that you use with Xsense? I think actually people use VR base stations with Xsense. That's what they do with Rococo. Rococo you can actually use with, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna end up like just not dancing and just talking about motion capture, because this happens every time. I'm obsessed with talking about motion capture. And I have such a nice big audience to talk about it with you all now. So yes, you can use VR, like you know, just like the you know, like the stuff that people use for VR chat. So you have these little sensors you can put on your arms and stuff, and you can use them to track objects. And you can, I don't know if you can use them to track your body. I think you can. I think you can with Rococo. I have no idea what Xsense's connection with Vive is. I have no idea if there is one. I have no experience with Xsense. I have experience with OptiTrack, and I have experience with Rococo, but not Xsense. It's so cool. I'm glad you guys find this interesting. VR chat has some cheap gyro accelerometer options too. Yes, but you are speaking of what's called Slime VR, which is pretty new. They're just little gyroscopes that you can put all over your legs and I think arms, question mark. And they just are gyroscopes that calculate their position between each other. That's essentially what Rococo is. Rococo is like the Slime VR of Xsense. The Slime VR of, I am so stupid. I can't remember the name. Optical motion tracking. What's the like alternative to optical motion tracking? Magnetic resonance? No. Okay, well, Rococo, just tell me what kind of mocap suit you are. Rococo and Xsense are the same kind of mocap suit, just one is a lot better. It's called this is so frustrating that I can't remember this. Types of mocap. Inertial, that's right, inertial motion capture. Oh, thank you for the 10 pen. I have no idea what a pen is. It's your first super chat ever. My first stream. Keep it up. Sorry for your English. No, your English is great. Thank you all for being here. I know you're here because I said we're learning do you, and now I'm just ranting about motion capture, but there we go. Slime VR is very do-it-yourself at this point, as far as I remember, where you still need to know a lot about how to use it. Yeah, honestly, Rococo is kind of similar. Where's Motion when you need him? Inertial capturing. Yeah. Okay, so in Xsense and Rococo, motion capture are called inertial motion capture because they are literally like gyroscopes and also some technology I don't fully understand where it's like magnets, whatever. I think it might be a fancy word for a gyroscope. And they just sort of have sensors between them. Like you'd have a sensor at your wrist, you'd have a sensor at your elbow, you have a sensor at your shoulder, and it knows the rotation of each one, and then it just does calculations. But like I said, like they just slowly drift. So if I was like this, slowly become like this, and then like this. Whereas I am using what's called optical motion tracking, where I have a bunch of cameras around my room, and they're looking at images, and they can see the very reflective dots all over my body. And then it just does a bunch of calculations to figure out, you know, where my body is. The actually very cool thing about it too is that I can literally just take like anything. So for instance, I have my tennis racket here with a tennis ball, and I don't have it set up right now, but I could literally have a tennis racket in my hand and a tennis ball set up like within seconds in my motion capture. Whereas if I was using inertial motion capture, I would have to also add like a Vive or something, like a, you know, some sort of additional optical tracking. Okay, should we go back to the dance or should we just keep talking about this? I'll go back to the dance and I'll answer your questions while I'm dancing. Will this be on the test? So the Wii was inertial motion capture, but VR headset uses optical. Actually, VR headsets are kind of a combination of a lot of different types of motion capture, and it also depends on which VR headset you're talking about. For instance, an Oculus Go has cameras around it, and it can literally just look at its surroundings and try to guess where it is, but it also has a ton of gyroscopes. Sorry, I'm really close to you guys. It also has a ton of gyroscopes inside of it. The controllers that you use, those have gyroscopes inside of them. But if you're talking about the like foot sensors and like waist sensor you would use like VR chat, that's optical 100%. I believe. Wii uses both? Oh, interesting. I have no idea. I know nothing about the Wii. Dancing, talking causes mass confusion. You know what? That's the fun of it. How big is my brain? Oh, so thank you for joining membership, Dominic. I can't do the foot thing still. Hello. Wait, why did she look in the opposite direction? Ah, my feet. We uses IR. Okay, so IR is just the way it sends the information from the Wiimote to the console. I do believe, isn't it? You can replace the sensor bar of the Wii with candles. Oh, interesting. The tracking camera was in the Wiimote? That's wacky. That's so wacky. Did you see her choreographer's video? Yes, I have it right here. I was actually learning with it until I started blabbering on about mocap. Aren't the Quest cameras based on Leap Motion? I mean, they use the same technology. I don't know that they're like literally the same technology. They're the same technology that they're both using cameras and IR cameras to look at stuff and take guesses about where they are. But you can trick the Wii using candles. You don't actually need the set. What? How do you guys know all this about the Wii? Yeah, it looks at depth, essentially. It guesses depth. Whereas like something like a Vive headset or a Valve Index has probably has a gyroscope in it too, almost certainly. In fact, I know it does. And then it also has optical trackers on it. If you've ever seen a headset, you'll see those black dots, those flat black dots. Those are IR receivers? Senders? I'm not really sure, to be honest. And then the cameras are looking at them. The same way I know so much about motion tracking, I guess. Well, everyone owns one. I never owned a Wii. I actually never owned a Wii. Oh, thank you for joining membership, Ralgana. Sorry, I just remembered my membership tiers and I tickled myself. Oh. I can almost kind of do it. I can almost kind of do it. Important note for newcomers, Lua hates video games. Don't say that. They'll think it's true, even though it is. I'm actually a video game programmer, you guys. But I never play video games. I've seen people hack up Connect for VR chat. Yeah. You can use Connect to do body tracking, full body tracking. There's actually a few different ways you can do that. I'm getting there. Having worked with Connect, that is jank AF though. True, very true. Well, Connect is like a 10-year technology at this point, right? I like to follow open source game engine projects. Have you heard of OpenMV? Sorry, I'm reading chat on a projector, so sometimes it gets a little blurry. Using Connect for tracking solely isn't much different than using webcam. True, I mean, it's actually better than webcam. But there's actually, there's a camera you can buy that's essentially a modern version of a Kinect. It's called OpenCV AI Kit, OAK-D. And it's essentially a modern version of a Kinect. And, but the interesting thing about it is that it has all of the AI built into the camera. So it doesn't use any of your CPU. My camera's about to die. OAK-D. And it's called OpenCV AI Kit, OAK-D. Modem Connect could be useful for a project I'm working on. I will say though, I have one, and I had it on for like 5 minutes, and it heated up to a, I mean, dangerous level. Like it's essentially just a little webcam, right? It got so hot. It got too hot I couldn't touch it after like 5-10 minutes, which is just crazy. I mean, so, you know, I don't know about using the OAK-D, but it's an option. It's basically a Kinect. I don't know how much options you have from moving that processing power onto your PC. I like fire. Fair enough. You know, don't we all? Isn't that why we're here? We'd like to get burned just a little. That sounds way too hot. That doesn't sound right. I know, right? I'm getting there. Oh, this is just... Ah. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I took a step back. So with the outer cameras of the Kinect and the OAK-D basically being their IR cameras, it makes me wonder if you could hack one together from 2 Wiimotes and a normal webcam. Hack what together? Like a mocap system? Probably. I mean, you can, okay. Let's be clear. You can put together an optical motion capture tracking with just regular webcams. In fact, there's a guy who's doing it. It's called the Open Motion Capture Project, I believe, on Twitter. He's making like, I think it's regular webcams. He's making open source software that basically you just have a ton of webcams, and then it will do body motion capture. I haven't seen anyone do a 3D track DU challenge. Open Motion Capture Project is something I've looked into. But okay, yeah. You've seen it. You've seen it. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a motion capture, I don't know if I would say expert, but I do know a lot. Oops, my camera is very close to falling off of my face. And I did do a little bit kind of professionally. Had a similar idea. Mirror Lua is too large. Don't sweat the details. Stop sweating the Farrah, you know better than anyone. Stop sweating the details. Or I'll come for you. See? I get larger in the Negaverse. Negaverse Lua will come for you. I'm something of a motion capture myself. Now, you know what I know nothing about? I know almost nothing. Well, that's not entirely true. So obviously at my job, I had to like record takes and like do stuff with them. But since then, since I was a motion capture tech, I've not done that once. So all of the motion capture I do now is all live motion capture, which is very different, very different. It's the perspective. Oh look, I tried doing it orthographic. It looked weird. It's cool to see people who know a lot of things. Although I guess technically I could have had 2 cameras. One was orthographic and only captured me, and the other one was like perspective and captured the room. Look, it's all fine. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about all the details. It's a goofy, fun, talking about motion capture, dancing to do you stream. 2 cameras, like how Portal does it. Yeah. It's like a portal. That's not me. That's Negalua. She's larger, see? See how my arm freaks out when I touch the wall? Because it's not in the view of the cameras. Yeah. Love is just a game we play. It's just a game. I keep doing the wrong foot. Ow, I hurt myself. Mirror Lua is beyond our comprehension in this plane. True. Actually, very true. You know how Chibi Lua is also 12 feet tall? It's kind of like the same thing. I think Nega Lua and regular Lua are the same person. I don't have my tinfoil. Being able to talk about all the technology behind this is top tier. I'm glad you like that. That's like a lot of my streams. Come subscribe to me if you're not subscribed to me. I would appreciate it. I also stream a lot on Twitch. Down in the description below, you can follow my Twitch. I do just like my really crazy streams here on YouTube. And then I do all my like working on live. I'm also a live 3D rigger. I do a lot of stuff. So I do a lot of live 3D rigging. I do a lot of programming, stuff like that on Twitch. So, bam. Cannot grasp the, you cannot grasp the true form of Mirror Lua. Thank you. YouTube is for the guaranteed bangers. True. YouTube is for the guaranteed banger streams like this. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitch and YouTube. Different streams, different kinds of content. How long have I been rigging? Since I've been a VTuber, which is coming up on 2 years now. I did the calculations on it, and apparently I watched the HoloLive English debuts in September of 2020, and within 4 days, I was like, I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. I want to go to there. Twitch is for the hate gaming, I guess. I don't really do gaming, ever, really, frankly. We've been playing a lot of Played Up recently. I've been playing a lot of Played Up with my friends, like Farah in the chat. But I don't really play a lot of games. I just do a lot of creative streams. She doesn't play games on Twitch, don't worry. There's Farah wanting to play Played Up. That's on you, boo. You're busy today. We could have played Played Up. You had to go do a job. How dare you? Farah's also part of the Luaverse. Oh, I love all the members, like giving them the Lua lore. Oh. You're not? Wait, you're not? Have you told chat? Tell chat I'll be there. We're gonna play in a Korean food and video call with our friends across the country. Nugget, oh, okay. That's too bad, sorry about that. Lua Tech Tips, true, Lua Tech Tips. You don't have a job anymore? She just didn't have to go in anymore. She didn't want to go in anymore. Okay. Oh, there is the world famous Wobble Dogs stream. I used to play more video games. Honestly, I just don't have time to play video games. I have too many projects. I have a lot of live studio commissions to do all the time. Lua Tech Tips sounds fun. I can only give tech tips on motion capture and then bad tech tips on programming. And not even only video game programming. I'm not even that good of a video game programmer, and it's what I get paid to do every day. I work at an actual video game studio, and they pay me to be bad at my job. Just doing projects and pulling other artists into projects. True. So last night I did a stream with an artist named Belindra, who is my friend, and we're both kind of workaholics, and we end up enabling each other, and now we're in like 4 projects together. It's kind of crazy. Lua's very specific tech tips, yeah. The V in Lua V Lucky stands for very specific. Lua very specific lucky. Oh, and sometimes I talk about wrestling. If anyone's into professional wrestling in chat, I only watch AEW. I care very deeply about MJF. I also like The Acclaimed. Everyone loves The Acclaimed. And Jade Cargill. I watch Dynamite, don't really watch Rampage. Based and WrestlePilled. You're working on in Unreal? I honestly, Unity is my engine of choice. I have experience with Unreal. Does the mask toggle still work? I couldn't tell you. I honestly can't remember. I have a wrestling mask toggle, but I don't know if it's on right now. I don't know if it works right now. Oh, by the way, Nuos in chat for everyone who doesn't know, Nuos is the 3D modeler of this gorgeous 3D model. I have 2 3D models. It's this one, and I have a made 3D model because I actually also have experience working in a physical maid cafe. So sometimes I do maid cafe streams. I need to do one soon. Yeah, Nuos, based and 3D modeled pilled. Your YouTube recommended brought me here. Good luck with learning dance. Thank you. It's getting a little bit off track, extremely very off track. In fact, I should probably learn this soon. Yeah. I'm like really far up. Lua also makes cosplays. Yes, I am a cosplayer, but that's kind of unrelated to here. This dog is everything. I'm a Renaissance dog. I tried to make a pun. I really lost the plot there. I'm not gonna lie. This is the most people who have ever watched me at once. So, thank you. I usually have a small itty bitty concurrent viewer. So I'm very, very happy that you're all here. And I'm hoping you're having a sufficiently good time. Hips don't. Hips don't lie. It's just... Ah! I went the wrong way. Dog of all breeds. Spawn in random stream. Why am I here? YouTube algorithm gets things right every once in a while. I'm glad you're happy about it. Oh, someone shared it in the KFP Discord. Ah, that'll do it. I'm also friends with Dakuma. I don't know if Dakuma's retweeted anything. Did Dakuma retweet? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Also, very, very early. I don't know if Kiara. No, Kiara had definitely debuted. I made a video game. I made a video game called KFP Catch that people did not like very much. She did retweet it, yeah. Who's the girl watching you? Oh, yes. So this person, this is Kiana, Key Sweets on Twitter. She is the choreographer of the dance. Controls are bad. I know, don't worry about it. They were bad on purpose. Is the one with it was the endless catching check. You catch, yeah, chicken, those fried chicken. Everyone hated the controls. I like your fan game. Controls are wonky, but fun. See, if the controls were good, how would you lose? I always wondered who that was. You found her. It's me. People got crazy high scores. I don't understand. I mean, maybe they cheated. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, Yeah, she's Kiana's the dance architect. Oh, she's wearing an orange shirt. I bet that's on purpose. When's the 3rd annual VTuber Game Jam? Yeah, I run an annual VTuber Game Jam. Well, it's usually in January, so it'll probably be in January again, assuming I'm not insanely busy. January, February. Didn't Kiara use that as the intro? No. It was based on her intro. She didn't use it as her intro. Song's been stuck in my head. It's crazy. I love this song. Well, I love Kiara. I'm a big fan of Kiara. And of course, Kiara. So, you know, Sparks and this. What more could I ask for? A third collab, perhaps? Please. Yes, thank you. Lou was on a quest to never sleep again. Yeah. Well, honestly, if I had a choice where I could just like push a button and never sleep again in my life, I would absolutely do it. I have so much more time in the day to do activities. I don't have the attitude, the grace, or the body to be able to do all those final movements, but you know. Saw your HoloFest watch along and felt the similar energy, had to follow Doggo since. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did a watch along of the HoloFest concert because of course I had to. I was so excited to see all the gals in 3D. Kiara talked about working on an album. I would like to see it. I'm so glad she didn't give up on music. She was really hopeless there for a bit. Oh. Yeah, I should slow it down a little bit. I should slow it down more. Also, I can't count. I've tried this so many times. I've taken quite a few dance classes, and you know, they're like, you know, count. I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do it. There's more Kiara, Kiara, and Kiana. I bet there's gonna be more Kana Uru too. The K cult continues. Definitely looking forward to the album. She took her bumps well and bounced back when she needed to. Someone's a wrestling fan. Poor K. I'm always on the wrong foot when I need to use my feet. Why am I doing both my arms? What's happening? Kick. Don't let the moves defeat you. Oh, they've already defeated me. Although I've only got to get this last part and I'm done. I know, same. I don't know any of the song anymore. It's just... Honestly, I have really bad listening comprehension. So I have a hard time understanding lyrics. There's still a bunch of words in here I do not understand. How do I be less stiff? I try to move the hip and I feel like I snap in half. Can't answer. Same. Also snapping in half currently. I've got terrible rhythm sense. Sorry. Ugh, it takes me a day just to get my hips moving right. I mean, literally same right now. I'm taking taken me over an hour to learn 22 seconds. Although we did take quite a long time in the middle to just talk about motion capture. It's just a game we play. I used to stand like Kiara does in that video. I had a surgery to repair the ruptured disc in my lumbar blade. Now This dancer is Kiara. She is the actual choreographer of the dance. Also, Kiara looks to the right at the end. Kiana looks to the left. At least in the video I downloaded of Kiara. What's the 24 plus hours with that tangent? True, true, true. True. We actually went over her hip stuff earlier in the stream. We talked a lot about motion capture, how it works, how that hip does that, how the hip move like that. Does she face the same way as she's lifting up her leg? Well, I'll just show you. That whole last pose is mirrored. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. She just looks, her leg is the same way, but her face turns the opposite direction. I like looking this direction though. It's kind of yeah, this is Kiara's short of the dance. Randomly got here through your recommended tab and now I'm suddenly very invested in the dance challenge. Thank you. Yeah, I pick whichever way I found comfortable, I guess, yeah. I suppose so. Yeah, there is a black version. I wonder if she looks the opposite direction in the black version. Kiwaba minus chef hat. I want to try doing it a little faster. Although I still can't do this final sequence. And it's not even that hard. It's not that fast. So I don't know what my issue is. This is not VR chat. This is not VR chat. This is a custom motion cap, well, custom. I say custom like I'm not using a game engine. I'm not using the Unity game engine. I use a motion capture system called OptiTrack. Same thing that Niji Sanji uses. Same thing that Hollywood uses, whatever. And then I take the motion, I pipe it into Unity, and then my character is in Unity. Also, my gloves are Rococo gloves, which is what Halloween is using from home right now. Do you? Regulars will know I could literally just sit here and repeat the same stuff about motion capture for like 4 hours. I could, I really could. I just could, you know? Do you have the version that Kiana, the choreographer, posted on Twitter? Yes, I do. I love how I can tell how long a person's been on the stream by when they ask that. Specialized environment catered to mocapping, yes. A specialized environment. My living room. That last bit makes me think Kiara got nerfed by her super short skirt. I think she danced it exactly like Kiana's dancing it. But I think her mocap was a little... Every time someone asks about one clip, you swap it to the other. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing it. And now someone's gonna be like, yeah, didn't Kiara post a short? Oh, I'll go back to Kiara. Oh, didn't Kiara post the black version? I don't have the black version, I only have the white version. I don't know if they're any different. I assume they're not. Love to know more? Welcome. If you are interested in motion capture, you're in the right place. If you're interested in video game programming, you're in the right place. I am a professional video game programmer during the day. At night, I do this dumb stuff. I am also a live 2D rigger, so I rig VTubers and not VTubers. I'm also, I mean, God, what do I not do, you guys? I'm into wrestling. I talk about wrestling sometimes. I'm not that into wrestling. Kiwawa was sweating buckets. Yeah, I'm also kind of sweating buckets right now, not gonna lie. Because this is, I believe, the same system that she used when she did her mocap, but she didn't have the gloves. I do believe they tried to do the hand motion capture using the optical motion tracker, which doesn't work. Unfortunately, it would be nice if it did. Following everywhere? Yeah. I stream here on YouTube and I stream on Twitch. So my Twitch is down in the description too. I don't really play video games ever. I pretty much just do creative stuff. I do weird stuff. I have a Muppet. Don't worry about that. You'll learn about that. I stream my quote unquote banger streams here on YouTube, and then my my working streams, live 2D, programming, whatever, that's all on Twitch. Also, I do workout streams. That's also on Twitch. You'll learn about that. You'll get, Muppet Lua is like 3 layers down at this point. White Kiara or black Kiara? I mean, I chose the white Kiara version to download, but like, the black Kiara version is also very cute. I like the pink. I like the pink in white Kiara. If I recall, Kiara said she had to do like 3 passes of mocap for each. Yeah. I joined the stream after seeing the title, do you? Yeah. Hololive too strong. Mocap still entails ping pong balls and full black suit. Okay, we're gonna do this all again. Okay, so there's actually 2 kinds of motion capture that you can do. One is called optical motion capture. That's what I'm doing right now. The other one is called inertial motion capture. That's what the Rococo suit is that the Hololive girls at home have. That's also what a suit called X-Sense is, and that's what Kason and Code Miko and probably people like Project Melody use. X-Sense and Rococo have the same technology, but Rococo is way worse and cheaper. The cool thing about inertial motion capture is that it's literally just a suit. There's nothing else. There's no cameras. There's no anything. It's just a suit. So it's really great if you have one person in a small space trying to do motion capture, which is why the Hololive EN girls are getting the Rococo suits, because they're cheap and because it's one person in a small space doing motion capture. However, if you want to get accurate motion capture, that's when you get an optical motion capture system like this. I use an OptiTrack motion capture system using Flex 13 cameras, and also Rococo gloves. I'm wearing Rococo gloves right now. Because actually the optical motion capture can't detect finger movement, so you have to use inertial gloves to, you know, figure out what the fingers are doing, what the dog's doing. She's a go-to VTuber tools nerd. I am a VTuber tools nerd. I think that's an accurate description, actually. I know a lot about VTuber tools. This stream is an unending Ouroboros of Lua continually explaining motion capture tech over and over again. I mean, isn't that kind of my life, though? That's kind of all of my motion capture streams, I think. There's no system that uses, is there no system that uses active receivers for accurate position triangulation rather than dots? Yes. Optical motion tracking can also use active receivers. Of course, they are way more accurate. They're also very expensive and they run out of battery. So they're also very big. So like a dot is only, let's say like 4 centimeters tall and like 2.5 centimeters diameter, just like with the Velcro that the dot also comes on. But the active trackers are quite big. They're like the size of a palm, maybe. So you can't track, like you couldn't feasibly track your whole body with them. They're just too big. You could probably use them for some of them. Just strapping Xbox Connect to a pole. You could do that, absolutely. You could use Xbox Connect to do motion capture, sure. People do that. You could use Xbox Connect to do VR chat motion capture. I guess the receivers might be better for games to make dedicated animations rather than live tracking. As someone who works in games and has also worked in an animation studio as a motion capture tech, I would say that actually if you are doing recorded tech, accuracy is less necessary because you record it and then an animator completely rewrites it. They just sort of use motion capture as like a, oh, thank you for the 20. Love to see folks in the industry nerd about tech. One of the things I miss about working in an office, so yeah. Actually, so if you're recording motion capture, it doesn't have to be as accurate because it's just a basic blocking for the animator to use. It's a reference, yes, exactly, it's a reference. I like that you move like a professor at a uni explaining something to your students. I mean, is that not what I'm doing though? Hello, students. Welcome. Why is my head doing that? Come on, there you go. I need to fix that. I don't know why my head does that. I think it has something to do with my helmet. This is looking amazing. Thank you. I think I finally got it. I got my, by the way, this is for all the people who are new here. This is the first time I've gotten my fingers working. I used to not have finger tracking, but I got it. I got it all working. Hey. Xbox Connect is pretty impressive because it tries to guess what the human is and movements in the human is, yeah. Xbox Connects are very impressive. I think they're very impressive. We talked about because obviously Xbox Connects are outdated. There's actually a newer version of basically the exact same thing that Xbox Connects are. They're called OpenCV AI Kit, Oak D, like oak like the tree, D like the letter. Oak D. I've never seen anyone put Kiara's name the Western way before. Kiara Takanashi? I mean, that's how I say it out loud, so that's how I wrote it. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for anyone who's new here and would like to subscribe to my channel. I also stream on Twitch. My Twitch link is down in the description. My Twitch streams are more like just like working on live 3D rigging for VTubers or programming or playing PlateUp. We've been playing a lot of PlateUp recently, but honestly, I really don't play that many video games. Just kind of, me and my friends are obsessed with PlateUp. Open computer vision. Yes, I do believe that's what OpenCV stands for, to be honest. Yeah, it must be. It must be Open Computer Vision. Yeah, it's basically the OpenCV kit, and then they put it on a bunch of IR cameras. The real gems are on her Twitter. I guess, yeah, follow me on Twitter. I like when she uses Takaki-chan in some games. I don't know who we're talking about. Woo, 300 plus viewers. This is by far the most number of viewers I've ever had in my life. So thank you everyone for being here. I truly, genuinely appreciate it. Yeah, kind of crazy. By far the most number of people I've ever had watching me at once. So yeah, it makes all the money I've spent on this so ridiculous motion capture system worth it. I mean, I'm joking, of course. I don't really do streaming for money. It's just a hobby. I work as a video game programmer, so I like to do digital media in my free time too. What a shock. I hit that subscribe button. We'll peek in again for sure. Thank you. Yeah, and if you guys are Twitch viewers, I do a lot more streams on Twitch. I do one-ish streams a week on YouTube. I do like 2 or 3 streams a week on Twitch. But they're like longer, sort of just work doing whatever I want. Came for the dancing, stay for the dancing, but also definitely knowledge dropping. Lua does workout streams with the same mocap setup. Yeah, I do workout streams. I actually have right here, I have an elliptical that is motion capture tracked. I also have a rowing machine that's motion capture tracked. I also have a tennis racket and a tennis ball that are motion capture tracked. All of them are off. All of the tracking is off right now because that's not what we're doing. We're dancing to do you, hypothetically, at least, I guess. Right now we're on tangent. Also, you can see when I go into the corner of my room, all the tracking goes crazy. Oh, thank you for the €5. My entire house is motion capture tracked. It kind of feels like that. Sometimes I kind of actually want an Xsense suit because this is a little wacky, but I frequently do house cleaning streams on Twitch. And so I wish I could track myself as I was walking through my entire house. And so that's why I wish I had an Xsense suit. Just for that, literally only for that. Why not? I'm a programmer and a tech nerd. Always wondered about the VTuber mocap tech. Seems like I found the right channel to sub to. Yes, if you ever have questions about motion capture tech, especially for VTubers, I have the answers. There's very, very, very few things that I don't know. House cleaning streams, I think I lurked one of those before. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. Of course I am. I love talking about tech. I love talking about things I know about. Tracking your cleaning work, that's fresh content. Now, to be honest, I don't normally track my house cleaning content because the motion capture only works in my living room. Get a load of what happens when I leave my living room. Caked up Lua appears. Did Caked up Lua appear? Yeah. It used to be that when I did that, my skirt was like stuck in my waistband. And so it's just like my butt hanging out. It doesn't do that anymore. Also, I don't know why, but my butt was like in a position. It would look just like the Chad meme. You know the meme where it's like the virgin in the Chad? It looked just like the Chad. Where he's like walking, right? And then he's just got like, he's all caked up. It's just like that. Came for dancing, sub for TikTok. Let's go. Anyways, I want to finish this up. Game industry VTuber pipeline is real. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I know, right? It's kind of crazy. There we go. Well, I mean, it's digital media, right? I think that I've always in my life, like digital media has been like, whatever I'm doing, making a website, drawing, 3D modeling, animating, it's all digital media. Dabbing in 2022, look, I will die on the hill that dabbing is a very celebratory motion, okay? Dabbing conveys such positive emotions. Also, my phone died, so my face won't move anymore. Let's just take my phone off then. Then I can actually move properly. Whoa, actually my head is so light now. Ah, oh, it's still not great because I still have this huge, actually, can I take this off? Oh, I can't. Oh, butts, I can't take it off. Stupid overpriced helmet. Dab never dies. Dab never dies. As long as I'm alive, there's one person dabbing. I've accidentally hurt people while trying to dab too hard before. I was like, bam, and I just like smacked him in the face. It's happened more than once. Thank you for the 30 MYR. I don't know what that is, what currency that is. Finally, the YouTube algorithm recommends you some good content. I'm happy that people are finding me. I'm happy that YouTube has decided to shine its light on me today with its weird eyeballs. Malaysian. Can't tell if that's an I or an L. Ringgit? Just like Sauron. Exactly! Oh, YouTube is Sauron, isn't it? Oh, that's dark. Yeah. Wait, can I try this at full motion? Does that make VTuber citizens of Mordor? Yes. It sure does. This is gonna... Gracious Gimmel. Dab at the end? Not a bad idea. Let's go for this. Let's do this! I kind of did it! Oh, I didn't dab. Go right, getting out of my stream out of nowhere too. I love the model. I assume you have some great tracking go on. Love that. Thank you. Yes, I use a very expensive motion capture system. I've done a few rants about it this stream, so I'll save everyone who's been here the rant, the tangent again. Oh, my hip is being screwed up. Come on. There we go. I guess that's kind of the most accurate to Kiara's. It's fine. I honestly think that the hip being popped through the whole video is really cute. It's like truly aesthetic. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I didn't do this thing. Oh, well. Expensive mocap, I say, as it glitches out. Look, 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 look. Even the most expensive motion capture systems in the world are not perfect. I don't have the most expensive ones. I have the 10-year-old version of the expensive one. If I had the most expensive one, I would have the motion capture or OptiTrack Prime cameras. But I have OptiTrack Flex 13 cameras, which you can't even buy on the secondhand market. They're so old. I assume you did the rigging yourself, but is the model handmade by you too? I didn't do the rigging or the model. Both the whole model, everything about the model, the design. Well, I mean, like I had a character design, but the design of this model and the rigging and the texturing and everything is done by my 3D model artist Nuos, N-U-E-O-S. He also made a really fantastic sauna 3D model. Yeah, Nuos, exactly, Styler. And there's Nuos in chat. Yes, incredible 3D modeler. Simply the best. Lua's rigging expertise is in live 2D. Yes, I do a lot of live 2D rigging. So I do a lot of 2D VTuber rigging. A sauna 3D model? Yeah. You made a sauna 3D model. I think I kind of got it, you guys. I think I kind of got it. Who is my favorite Hololive talent? Kiara, of course. I feel like even with the most expensive mocap system, if you set it up wrong, it'd be bad. Yes, it would. Even with the most expensive motion capture system, if you don't have enough room in your motion capture volume, it'd be bad. Even with the most expensive motion capture system, if the lighting is wrong, it'll be bad. Even with the most expensive motion capture system, if there's too much reflective surfaces, like my stupid coffee table right here, the motion capture will be bad. There is so many factors involved. But I will say that it's gotten better. The like minimum motion capture has gotten a lot higher over, even just since I was a motion capture tech some years ago, a certain amount of years ago. Lighting impacts it a lot, yes, true. Yeah, I actually had to put like more curtains on my windows today because the lighting from the windows was screwing it up. Reflective surfaces affects motion capture. Yes, reflective surfaces affects motion capture if using optical motion tracking. Optical means eyes, you know, it sees. So it has to see light reflections. Literally the whole point of all the little ping pong balls that everyone always talks about with motion capture that I have all over my body right now. Those are just very reflective balls that reflect the IR light coming from the cameras. So the cameras only see reflective surfaces, and then they just do a bunch of calculations on them to figure out where those balls are in 3D space based on a bunch of different cameras, in this case 12. Sauron's blind spot, yeah, true. Oh, I have a couch that I have really bad tracking on. You guys want to see? I can't even see myself. I have no idea how bad or good the tracking is. But I'm in the paint me like one of your French girls pose. Oh, I'm gonna roll off the couch now. Okay. No, my booty. There you go, I can see my Chad butt. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes this happens. If I leave the motion capture, will you see the Chad Lua? Still didn't fix itself. Okay, well I guess that's where we're ending it. Oh, now I have the camera. Now it's just like that other meme. What happened? Did my head get screwed up? Why is my, oh, there we go. The algo brought you here? The algo brought a lot of people here, and I'm so happy that everyone could come today. And I'm so happy that I got to rant at people about motion capture for like 3 hours. Oh, it's actually only been 2 hours. If you guys are interested in a VTuber talking about programming, or talking about live city rigging, or talking about motion capture, or just like tech stuff in general, definitely hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell! No, I don't care about any of that stuff. To be honest, I've never hit the bell on any channel ever, and my YouTube is still pristine. I think I learned stuff, I can't tell. Let's rant for 4 hours? Nah. That's what the subscribe button is for. That's what the Twitch follow button is for. I stream on Twitch about 3 times a week. I stream on YouTube 0.75 times a week. Kind of once, essentially I stream on YouTube once a week, but I only stream on YouTube if I have a really good idea for a stream. So YouTube recommendations make me famous right now. I mean, no, it makes me not want to end stream, but like, you know, I have stuff to do today. I got to call my friend in like 9 minutes. So unfortunately I do have to go. And also my butt, subs because I'm cute. Thank you very much. Also my butt's hanging out. Twitch, nah, that's fine. You don't have to follow me on Twitch. I just stream on Twitch more. So the streams on Twitch are a lot longer. They're more like hanging out, co-working kind of streams. The streams on YouTube are chaotic, weird, you know, whatever. Stay on. I can't, Farrah, I can't. I have people to call. I have stuff to do today. Lie on the couch again? Let's see if it fixes the skirt. What did it look like? I'm gonna go back in the VOD and see what it looks like later. Oh, I'm just not tracking anymore. I'm gone. But you can still see my hands, my grabby hands. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh no. Yeah, my skirt's got more screwed up, ain't it? Come on. Yeah, okay, we need to end stream. I don't have a face. My skirt's in my body. My arm is all twisted. We need to end stream. Even better. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. I do streams like this, I mean, pretty frequently. So definitely, please stick around. I promise, I don't really stream on, like I said, I don't really stream on YouTube that much, about once a week, maybe less. And I stream on Twitch a lot. So again, thank you all for coming. This was so much fun. I'm so happy that the Eye of Sauron decided to, place its eye upon me today. Feels good, poggers, whatever. I don't know what the word is. What did they say? What did the Twitch folks say? Feels good, man? I don't know. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. I'll see you guys soon. I'll stream on Tuesday on Twitch probably. See you guys later. Bye-bye.